perpendicular. So you want to be like a plus sign on your opponent if you're the guard player. It's in most cases, it's definitely the case in close guard. There's, half guard and stuff is going to be a bit different. But especially if you have long legs, this kind of like pendulum kind of movement should be kind of like almost like your go-to. So if Bill sits in like Seiza, kind of as he's here, if he grabs my belt with two hands and then a little more close, and then elbows are tucked in, this is typically what you have to address first, because if somebody's good at dealing with the close guard, either they're going to stand up right away or they're going to do this. Those are basically the two things you have to watch out for. They shouldn't really be able to submit you in close guard. The only possible move is typically like an Ezekiel's choke, but that's pretty rare. So what we want to do is, if they're here, we want to think about knocking them back, and if that doesn't work, we're just going to use the attempt to bring them down. So if we're trying to go here, maybe they're very strong, hard to move, you can't move them. If they're kind of stagnant though, what I like to do is come here, and I'm going to start opening up my guard and try and threaten a bump sweep here.
Okay.
If he doesn't like that and he starts driving forward because he has to avoid, then I'm going to use that to break him down and keep his posture broken. So that's going to be like a go-to if they're posture heavy. If they're leaning forward more, or they're being a bit more aggressive and they're just kind of stalling in your guard, that's when we want to look to get cross body and start to sweep. So we're going to grab this tricep here and pull down. Not pulling super hard, but I'm just kind of letting the weight of my arm and my grip go here. Then I'm going to look to get here, and I'm going to try and get the pant. If you have shorter arms and you can just reach the knee, that's totally fine. If you can get under here, that's also good. Then we're going to go from here. We're going to put the foot on the hip, kind of like we do with the arm bar, and we're going to start to move this way. So what we're going to do is we move once this way, and then we're going to do the pendulum movement. So this is going to circle once, and then this way. Okay? So again, especially when they're leaning forward, maybe they're trying to do some strange kind of attack, or they're just stalling, and that's more common. Especially if you keep breaking their posture, people are tired, they're just going to lean into it. So we're going to get that tricep grip here. Just keep your elbow tucked. You don't need to do a lot with it, but you want to have control there. Then we're going to move the body to this side. Even before I open my guard, I'll grab the pant. Then I'm going to go one foot on the hip, one adjustment. Now if he doesn't move, then I'm just going to go right into this, and then kick here. Notice when I come up here, as soon as I know he's going over, right here, because I have his arm tucked from the post, I kick this one up here, and then I'm driving my hips in like I'm sprawling until I have a full mount, and then I might even lock my feet together and keep pressuring. Because I don't want to have it just be like a situation where I sweep and then he just launches me, or he bridges up and reguards up in a strong position. Okay, so I have tricep, holding down, angle first, pant grip, especially good if they're just kind of stalling and being heavy. They may try and follow you, but that's not enough to stop. So keep, you want me to? Yeah, just keep square with me. So he's keeping square because he knows I'm trying to move him. But as long as I get this grip, that's why I do this. Now I'm going to beat him to the angle. Okay. So let's start with trying that.